Slate magazine, the online version at least, wants you to know that quitting using Amazon is a privilege. You're privileged to be able to quit using a service that delivers things to your house and having to go to the store and shopping yourself. That's right. Uh, Hear them out. Now, a lot of people are rightfully angry at Amazon for a lot of the harm that they're doing to working class people, the poverty level wages, so a lot of the disgusting stories that we've heard about how these people are treated at work, and that there is a rebellion by a lot of customers to cancel their accounts with Amazon and are refusing to use the service, particularly their Amazon Prime. And this has reached a significant enough a number that, that the media can notice it. But Slate wants you to know that canceling, your Amazon Prime, or even just not using Amazon Prime anymore, is a privilege, because some people, it's very difficult for them to do so, and for some people, even impossible. But it's also worth thinking about why canceling an Amazon subscription might be hard, if not impossible, for many people. It's simply not a step that everyone can take, and that's not just because people are unwilling to forego convenience. It's easy to forget because everyone has to do it, and it's often pleasurable, but shopping is labor. That's right. Shopping is labor. That thing where you go out and you spend your wages is labor. It's something that's dragging you down. Spending your money on things that you want and you need is the equivalent of going to work and performing labor. And that's what Slate sees. Now, they give the rare exception of someone who is disabled or elderly, where it's very difficult for them to go out to the store. And by all means, that would be absolutely true. Except that in the United States, where 51% of households have an Amazon account or use the service, then that kind of really doesn't reflect the majority now, does it? But in a very small minority. But keep in mind what they're talking about here. They're talking about going to the store and buying things as being labor, something that is considered work. So when you go to the store and you buy whatever thing it is that you want, you're performing an act of labor. Think about that. That's where first world people are at now. Even doing stuff that they want to do is considered labor. They say it's a privilege to not have stuff delivered to you. That's right. Going to the store, getting off the couch to go to the store to buy things is a privilege. It blows my mind. And here's one of the examples that one of the people gives. I saw a celebrity on Twitter say, if you live in New York City, you can go across the street and get your own toilet paper. That's true, but I have to pay an exorbitant amount for rent, he wrote in an email. That's right. If you are lucky enough to live in one of the most expensive neighborhoods in the country, you are underprivileged because you have to walk to the store. So you're underprivileged because you can't just walk to the store and buy toilet paper. Think about that. People who live in some of the wealthiest sections of the entire United States are terribly oppressed because they allegedly can't walk across the street and get toilet paper from a store. Now, this isn't the elderly and the disabled. This is a perfectly able person and a well-off person because they can live in such an expensive neighborhood. Think about that this really is the point that they're going to. It's utterly, it's mind-numbing. If you don't support a brutally oppressive corporation like Amazon, you're privileged. It's utterly... It's astounding. This completely blows my mind. If it's such labor to have to go to the store to buy something and that makes you privileged, think about how bad it is for the kids who are making these products. Think about the third world labor that's actually producing these things that you're so exploited and oppressed by having to have shipped to your house. Because apparently it's a form of oppression to have things shipped to your house. This just utterly blows my mind. It is ridiculous. And liberals and first worldists in general will do this. They will find any way to think of themselves as oppressed and exploited, even if it enters the realm of absolute absurdity. Think about that. We are now at the point where at least liberals think that having things delivered to your house means you're oppressed and somehow underprivileged.
Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.